Tonight, we meet a teen who's short in stature but mighty in heart. 16-year-old Wu Yuyan is a winner of the 2023 Presidential Education Award. She was born with a condition called achondroplasia, which causes dwarfism, but she's refused to let that define her. Wu discovered badminton in primary school and by junior high was already representing Taiwan at international competitions. She's currently enrolled in the athletics program at New Taipei Senior High School, where she endures intense training every day. Her talent, grit, and sunny disposition are an inspiration to those who know her. Our Sunday special report.
It's 7 a.m. and practice is underway at New Taipei Senior High School. The boys on the badminton team are all 175 centimeters or above, while the girls aren't far behind. Standing out in the crowd is Wu Yuyan, who is just 115 centimeters tall.
那等一下先慢跑2圈，好，慢跑2圈以后到100公尺的起点集合。
Every day, the team completes 10 laps around the field. Wu has achondroplasia, a bone growth disorder that results in dwarfism. Her strides are shorter, and she often lags behind the pack, but her determination always gets her to the finish line.
全冲啊！好，间歇不要偷跑啊！来，预备。 冲起来，冲起来！
会心疼啊，我不敢看。训练我不敢看。
It hurts me to watch her. I don't like watching her train because she gets so exhausted.
刚开始去体育班的时候，每天都是说好累，好累，好累。
When she first joined the athletics program, she told us every day that she was tired. I told her to quit, to transfer to a regular class. But she said to me, "This is my passion. I just wanted to have a bit of a moan to a sympathetic ear."
No matter how tough training can be, Wu is determined to stick it out. She comes into her element when she's on the court, racket in hand.
因为每一颗球，它看起来都会很远。
For her, every shot seems far away. She needs to exert extra effort, move extra fast, and to be extra focused to reach the shuttlecock. So she's got more grit than most.
The 16-year-old is a high school freshman. She joined the badminton team in junior high after starting the sport relatively late. But her talent and willpower have launched her on an adventure as a national team para-athlete. Playfully pushing her luggage, Wu joins her team at the airport. This June, Wu went to Ottawa for 10 days to compete in the Canada Para-Badminton International. The goal was to earn qualification points for the 2024 Paralympic Games in Paris.
I need to really focus on my training so that I get good enough to make it to the end.
Wu began competing internationally in the 9th grade. At the 2022 Dubai Para-Badminton International, she competed in the standing/short stature category, winning bronze in women's singles and silver in women's doubles. On the BWF Para-Badminton World Rankings, she's currently 6th in women's singles and 3rd in women's doubles. The Canada trip was her 11th international appearance, but that didn't stop her parents from worrying. Playing with partner Tsai Lin, Wu won silver in women's doubles at the Canada Para-Badminton International.
This is my room. Welcome to my humble abode. This is where I usually sleep.
I only sit in that chair over there when I need to study for the sectional exams. This is where I keep my medals. This is from Buran, and this is from Buran. This one is from Thailand. Thailand's medal is very beautiful. This one is from Canada. And this one is from Brazil.
With hard work and a steely resolve, she's made a place for herself on the international stage. Behind her success is a close and happy family.
这一张啦，我超记得的，超丢脸的，但是是怎样，就不能再表演了，我在中间大哭。预备唱，然后我就喂。
Laughter rings out as her family examines old photos. 16 years ago, when Wu's mother was expecting her second child, prenatal testing showed that the child would have a genetic mutation that causes stunted bone growth. At just 4 months old, Wu had a 14-hour surgery to treat hydrocephalus. This is her as a bright-eyed baby. Tucked under her pink cap is a tangle of plastic tubes.
都是管子。
There were so many tubes. She was so small, but there were tubes everywhere. I saw them and was about to cry, but her father had already started crying. Her father is such a crybaby. He's very emotional, always crying.
No matter how touching the story, a comical side appears when Wu's mother tells it. During her mother's interview, Wu and her father and sister watched, munching on popcorn and enjoying the show. For families coping with a rare disease, laughter can heal what medicine can't.
我把他带去到镜子，我说你看你的手嘞，他就拿出来。
I told her to look in the mirror. I said, look at your arms, and she moved her arms. I said, what about your legs? And she moved them. I said, so how are you different from anybody else? She looked at herself and said, I'm shorter than other people. I said, you are shorter than other people, but you have arms and legs just like everybody else. Anything they do, you can too.
这世界
This world isn't as bad as you might think. You may not necessarily think it's evil, but you might wonder, why are they looking at me? They must be looking at me because I look different. They are laughing at me because I'm so short. But in reality, people might simply be curious. Don't let such things affect your view of the world.
Wu dances and skateboards, never letting her condition dictate what she can or can't do. In high school, she bought a guitar that was as tall as she was to add some music to her life.
如果我很想要做这件事，我可能会。
If I really want to do something, I ignore all the reasons and all the things stopping me. My stature might impose limitations, but I'll still want to do it.
哎，好久不见，好久不见！哎，你今天不要电我，我已经很久没有打球了。好，啊，你吃东西了没？
还没。
还没有。你下一站是哪里？你下一站是哪里？英国。英国。我靠！从加拿大又跑到英国。
36-year-old Xiong Xiaoyuan, a former national team player himself, had introduced Wu to para-athletics. He's all too familiar with the self-imposed constraints of people with rare conditions. He knows that sports can be a way to break free.
校园带着语言出来运动。
Xiaoyuan led Yuyan into sports, helped her blaze a path for herself. Xiaoyuan did it first, and it was very difficult. He taught her how to land better results. This is mentorship. It's also one person with a disability supporting another.
During a break, Wu drinks water and wipes away sweat before pulling out a comb to straighten her bangs. Noticing the camera, she flashes an endearing smile.
已经融入了，就是一般正常的，就是一般的高中生，一般的。
She's integrated seamlessly into a mainstream high school with mainstream students, mainstream classmates. Her optimism, candidness, and joy are far beyond how we were in our youth.
Here at the school, Wu is comfortable and confident. Her height distinguishes her from her classmates, but she's very much one of them.
原子少年。 就明星之类的。
明星哈，
然后八卦，然后一些小事情都会讲，就想到什么就讲什么。
The three girls have been in the same athletics program since junior high. They share a special bond, which became clear during one practice session when Wu hit a shuttlecock too high. One of her friends rushed forward to smash it, but accidentally slammed her racket into the other friend. Distraught and racked with guilt, Wu burst into tears, triggering a domino effect.
然后我就看到他哭，然后我一个，
然后我又看到他哭，然后我就哭了。
很好笑。
就三个人在那边哭。
感伤的事，然后变。
It was a very upsetting moment that became funny because all three of us were crying on the court. The other girls weren't sure what was happening.
我觉得在他身上是一种
I think that Yuyan embodies positivity. When she interacts with people, she leads them in a direction that's positive, proactive, and optimistic.
继续，让我们来欢迎是新北市立新北高级中学吴雨嫣同学。雨嫣同学，她是罕病患者。
New Taipei Senior High School nominated Wu for the 2023 Presidential Education Award. She didn't disappoint, becoming one of 56 finalists picked from 351 nominees.
也要谢谢就是身边的支持我的人，然后。
I want to thank the people who have supported me, my mom and dad, my coach, classmates. I feel that this award belongs to the people who have been at my side helping me.
Wu believes that although her legs are shorter, she can make up for it by running faster and working harder. Her height falls below her peers, but she can jump higher and set her sights farther. Badminton is her goal, and shining on the international stage is her dream.
如果说你觉得
If you have a dream but you can't endure hardship, then how will you make that dream come true?